My name is Jacob, and this is my story. My story starts when I was around age 6, somewhere around there, and I was at a VBS with the Williamsons, were the hosts at the time, and we were talking about, accepting Christ and how important that was in life. And as a little kid, I guess I was excited by that, and that was awesome. That was legitimate, but it was shallow. It didn't show fruit. And so I got to a point in my life where I reconfirmed that around age 10 at one of Pastor Tim's sermons. But it became irrelevant, I guess. And I started to try to become what my friends wanted me to be, and it wasn't necessarily destructive, but it was just pointless. And I began maybe to dress a little bit differently and grow my hair out and do things that were maybe acceptable in the eyes of friends. I knew that God had made me different, but I never understood that. I was different. I had a different sense of style. I wanted to be different than everyone. I had this drive to change myself to look like them because I was so different. We really get to the core of my faith in 2010 when I went to Texas with the church on a mission trip to Abilene, and we hang out with homeless people and just saw how they lived and learned what the meaning of blessed are the poor was. And I had never really seen that before. I never really understood that it was almost a curse to have wealth, and because we don't understand the full commitment to Christ. We had that night that I made that full commitment, we were having a candlelit dinner as a surprise from the youth leader there, and we, after a long day of out on the streets, and we had a prayer that was led by some soft worship, and it was amazing. The spirituality that came out of that, I was struck and I was sobbing that night because I wasn't committing my life to Christ. And I really made my commitment at that time because I understood that I wasn't living my life for God. My life may have been with God, but now it's for God. And that commitment was made on that mission trip. These are the things that really make an important milestone in relationships with God. And I think that missions are really crucial and major in the communications that we have and the relationships we have. And I would even say necessary for everyone to experience, because they put you out of a place where you're used to every day. Going to school every day doesn't grow you. You don't get these major influences because you're stuck in that rut. And when you go on a mission, you get out of that rut and you see the things that God is doing elsewhere, and that you want to commit your life to doing those things elsewhere. And that's why I think missions are important.